It's finally here. What's up, guys? It's Fantastic Films here today, and I'm here with one of my most anticipated movies of the year, a review for it. I'm talking about Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, before I get started in the review, there's two things. One, this is completely spoiler-free, so those of you who are worried about stuff being spoiled, don't worry, you're safe. No spoilers in this video. Also, stick around to the end of this video. I got some Blu-rays I want to show you. I haven't made a pickups video in a while, and it's kind of been really sporadic. I've had a couple weeks where I didn't get any, and then like a 1 week when I got like 2 or 3. So anyway, stick around to the end if you want to see what I picked up. Alright, so diving into The Last Jedi. This was everything I really wanted a Star Wars movie to be. It was very exciting. A huge Star Wars fan. In recent years, like with Rogue One, I wasn't a huge fan of that. And the prequels obviously aren't exactly perfect. But I do really enjoy Star Wars just altogether. Even the prequels that are really bad, there's elements to it that I still like. So overall, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, as you can probably see. But anyway, like I said, this movie was everything I really wanted it to be. I really thoroughly enjoyed The Force Awakens, and this movie delivered on top of that and just made it like so much better. And the story answers a couple questions that you had in The Force Awakens, but then gives you entirely new questions, and it's just amazingly well done. The performances in this are all amazing. Daisy Ridley as Rey, of course, is great. Mark Hamill was in this movie, like actually in The Force Awakens. And it's really nice to see him. This is one of the best performances of his career, I think, just in terms of acting. He's really good in this. John Boyega, of course, is in it, and he's amazing. And Oscar Isaac is honestly, like, probably one of my favorite characters is Poe Dameron. He's amazing in this movie. He's really funny, and he's kind of like the new Han Solo, in a way, of the Star Wars movie. But yeah, all the performances were really good. John Williams was back to do another amazing score. I did feel with The Force Awakens that it was a good score, but it felt a little bit rushed, but this one felt amazing. It really felt really well planned out. And for this movie, there were so many amazing fight scenes. Everything was choreographed great.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on!
The direction is very well done. Everything is smooth. This is one of the most visually pleasing movies of the Star Wars movies to me, I think. Rogue One, even though I wasn't a huge fan of it, was probably very close to this. With the cinematography is just very well done. And of course, you know, these movies becoming more and more popular, the budget gets bigger, whereas we get better Star Wars movies, technically, on like a technical scale, at least. But yeah, everything about this movie was great. I really encourage you to see this movie. The performances are amazing, the direction, the music, the Star Wars story just in general is amazing. So overall, this movie is just incredible. Adam Driver also is incredible. I forgot to mention him, but he's really, really good in this movie. This movie also had some of my favorite action scenes of the whole saga, or at least lightsaber duels. There's this one that I won't talk about, I won't spoil at least, but it's so amazing. And it was so satisfying just what happens in that scene. So if you couldn't already tell, I love this movie to death. I'm so glad I saw it. I really encourage you guys to see it, and I'm going to give this movie an A. So now real quick, before I get into the Blu-rays I was talking about, I'm just going to do a little update. I'm sorry I was gone for a while. I was really busy. After I made Survival of the Fittest, school just really got crammed, and I had to do a bunch of work. I was out a couple days too, so I had to do a lot of makeup work. So that was pretty much the main reason why I didn't make any. And of course, the Romeo and Juliet skit was really just to get something out to you guys. I was actually planning on doing it on Valentine's Day next year, because, you know, Romeo and Juliet. And I know that video is horrible. I know it's like god-awful bad, but it is funny, and it was like 2 years ago, so I guess I kind of wanted you to see how much I've grown. Like, I've grown since then. But still really funny, fun to laugh at, so I'm really glad that you guys liked it. The view count is pretty good, so yeah. Also, I got my driver's license, which is really cool. Missed school, I got on like Thursday, so I was really excited. And I'm going to be doing a Blu-ray hunting video. I did go out for my first drive today, it was amazing, and I picked up some cool movies. I didn't do a video of it just because I forgot my camera, but I will show you those Blu-rays now. Starting off, this one was actually a gift. I got the Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Total Recall in an action double feature. I love the Terminator movies so much. I have the first one, the third one, and the fourth one, but I never got the second one. I know it was just because I couldn't find it anywhere, and I'm so excited to watch the second one because I've heard it's the best one, so yeah. And the next one was also a gift, The Dark Tower. I haven't seen this movie. I know that a lot of critics really trashed this movie, but I'm still curious to see it. It looks really interesting. It's based off a Stephen King book, and the movie just, like the trailer, looked amazing, and Idris Elba, I've been a huge fan of his recently, and Matthew McConaughey, but especially Idris Elba. He just looks so cool in this movie with his guns and stuff. He looks amazing. And then recently I've been going through a huge Tom Cruise phase, so today I picked up 3 of his movies. I picked up Days of Thunder, which is kind of cool because this was my first day driving with my license alone, and this movie's about racing. It's an old 80s movie, so yeah, definitely excited to check this out, and Tom Cruise. And the second Tom Cruise movie I picked up was The Outsiders, one of his earlier movies as well. I don't think he has a huge part in it. I also haven't seen this, but I really want to. And then also Edge of Tomorrow, which I love so much. I haven't picked it up for a while. I know it's stupid, but I finally got around to picking it up. I rewatched it a couple days ago, and like it's just an amazing movie in so many ways, and it's so underrated. Tom Cruise gives one of the best performances of his career. And then the next one I picked up was The Kingsman and Secret Service. I saw both of them. The first one I saw when I picked this up, and I saw The Golden Circle in theaters. I didn't do a review for it, but it was still really good. I liked the first one better. I was a huge fan of this movie. It was so funny, so well done, and just like the cover says, it was more badass than Bond. So there you go. And the last one I picked up is sort of a guilty pleasure. It's Commando. It's an action classic, and I haven't seen it, so I really want to. I've been in like a Arnold Schwarzenegger phase as well. More Tom Cruise, but still Schwarzenegger. And I usually pick up his movies if I see him, and I know this is one of his classics. But the reason I feel like it's a guilty pleasure is, one, some people think it is, and two, the main character's name that Arnold Schwarzenegger plays is John Matrix. But anyway, I'm not sure if it's a good movie. Let me know down below. Let me know what you thought of this video, what you thought of my pickups, comments, questions, ideas, advice. Leave it all down below. And guys, thank you so much for watching and being patient with me for not making videos in a little while. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I probably won't be doing any other videos before Christmas because I'll just be hanging out with family and I'll be busy. So yeah, guys, have a great Christmas. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great time. And if you liked this video, give it a like. And if you like this kind of content, regular content, make sure to subscribe. That way, I can see you guys soon. Peace.